Hello, everyone, and welcome to Magical Witchy World TV. I am Star Ravenhawk, and my partner in crime, Rhonda, is working again tonight, so she is unable to be here. But we are both keep on going, and so we will begin with the show with our spotlight of Laylla Forsyth. Hold on. Well, hello. Hold on. I forgot to bring Layla on. My apologies, everyone.
I
It's my fault. My fault. Hi, Layla. How are you?
I'm doing well, Star. How are you?
Great, great, great. Great to have you on with us tonight. And we are spotlighting you tonight because we wanted to let people know that you are going to be with us at Witchsfest on July 6th. And you are one of the presenters offering a wonderful workshop. So tonight we are proud to welcome you here with us. All
Thank
right.
you. I'm very excited to go. This is my first time being at Witches Fest, so I'm very
Awesome.
excited to go
Awesome.
see everything.
Awesome. Oh, good. So since you mentioned that it's your first time, how did you hear of us?
Well, actually, my partner in crime, Shell, my co-host for our Back on the Broomstick podcast, has
Okay.
been on an absolute tangent looking for all sorts of festivals and things. She really wants to expand our festival attending. Um,
Right, right.
so and she was looking around and she actually has been a fan of yours for a little while, a few
Ah,
years now.
oh,
Uh,
that's awesome.
yeah, so she found that through you and was like, hey, I think there's a couple spots left. Let's apply. So we did, and here we are.
That's the funniest part. I was telling you earlier that you guys literally came in at the last two
Under
spots,
the
and I said,
wire.
"That's it. That was it. We can't hold anymore." There are 15 people now for workshops, and we had to shut down the presenter application. So it was, you know, what do you call it?
Perfect.
Serendipity,
Yeah, synchronistic. Perfect. Yeah.
synchronicity.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Exactly. We're very
awesome.
excited about it.
Awesome. So, what? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm wow, God, that's a surprisingly difficult question. As far it's hard to talk about yourself sometimes, but
It is, but it's okay. We're gonna bring you back for one of our other shows where we do a bio for you. But just just a little bit about yourself and maybe
well,
your business and stuff like that, and why you like doing festivals and things like that.
well, I have been a witch for many decades. I met Shell, again, my partner on Back on the Broomstick, back in the oh goodness, in the 90s, and we started learning about things were a little Wiccan based back then, but we started learning about witchcraft and working with a group and eventually started our own coven called Circle Amrat, where we taught Witchcraft 101 classes and that type of thing back in the 90s.
Right.
Um, and then things kind of got in the way. Life kind of got in the way in the early
Yeah.
2000s and went a different direction. And I don't know, it was a few years ago we decided both at the same time we wanted to get back into our witchy lives, into our witchy selves, and
Right.
we started studying together again, and that's where the podcast happened. And we used to go to festivals a lot and do workshops back again in the early 2000s, and we missed it. We missed the connection, the community
The
with other
people. Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially after COVID, finding that community
Yes. Yes.
was
Yes.
really important. And so we've really made it a kind of a point to find as many festivals and groups that we can go to, not just to do workshops and present at, but to learn from everybody that's there and really just to meet people and create more community.
Right, right, and that's the one thing I have to say at Witches Fest. We try to be so welcoming of every type of pagan that there is out there. And it's interesting that you mentioned it. There was Wiccan from 1988 with Scott Cunningham. He brought that Wiccan term in, and that's when it kind of
That was
evolved
all you could, yeah.
evolved into this thing that I'm sitting there going, "What the hell? What is that?"
Now
You
there's so many different kinds. I absolutely love it. But yeah, it was hard to find things back in the 80s, and Wiccan based things was really a lot of, that was what was mainstream. And so it was easy,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
But
yeah. I
it's so much
remember when
easier to
that
find
happened.
now.
I remember when that whole thing came out, and it was 1988, and I was like, I kind
Mhm.
of gripped my teeth and went on with it. It's such as life.
Right, right, right. But, we learn, we grow, we find
Yeah,
new things
yeah,
and so that's where we are now, and
yeah.
I
Absolutely.
love things like Witches Fest because, like you said, you invite all sorts of different types of pagans and different types
Yes, yes. Well, the
and
whole idea was born out of us not just fundraising for the temple, but to, and the reason we chose places like a street festival right in the middle, the heart of the East and the West Village combined, like right in the middle of both. And we wanted to kind of let people know who we are and demystify some of it because they've already got so many misconceptions.
yeah.
Because people literally, when they interviewed us at the community board too, we had a couple of people ask us, "So you guys are going to be burning babies?" And they were not with a smile on their face. They were like, the guy who asked it was totally serious.
Even as a joke, that's not funny.
Right. And I was just like, okay, then I have to prepare myself for the Neanderthals in here and just kind of go with it, you
Correct a
know?
lot of
And yeah,
ignorance.
yeah, it was bad. It was
It's
bad. And then,
surprising.
8 years later, they were like accepting and going, "We love you guys. You bring such things to oomph to the neighborhood. We welcome you now." I'm like, "Thank you. We appreciate it." So it's all good.
Makes
Now that
sense.
it is, anyways. Okay. So, what's the name of the workshop you're going to be doing at Witches Fest?
At the workshop I am doing is called Beyond Flying Ointment: Cannabis Spells for
Ooh,
Weed
nice.
Witches. So,
Yes,
yeah.
sounds great. So, just give us a little blurb of what it's like.
A little taste basically is we're going
Yes.
to talk about cannabis as an entheogen, which is a plant ally that helps you in your magical practice. So we're going to talk about some safe ways to use it in your spellcraft, how to combine it with other herbs to create smokable spells. And we're going to talk about the ethics of it. We're going to talk about terpenes. We're going to get really down into the a little bit of the science in your spellcraft beyond
Oh
just
my
indica
goodness.
and sativa. So we'll
Oh
have
my goodness. That
it'll be
sounds
fun.
fun. I was just going to say, that sounds so fun. I
It
can't wait
is.
to have you guys do that and see who will be there and everything with it.
Me either.
Okay. So, what other projects you guys have coming up or
Oh
thinking
my goodness. We have a lot going on right now, right? Like I said, our podcast is called Back on the Broomstick,
about? Uh-huh.
and we are interviewing quite a few lovely people. We just interviewed Amy Blackthorn,
Oh,
Blackthorn's
great. Yes.
Botanical Blends. Yep.
Yep. She's
She,
wonderful.
oh yeah, she's a lot of fun. And we are, let's see, next month after your festival, we'll be at Brushwood Folklore Center doing workshops there for their Sankofa and Serious Risings festivals. Central New York Pagan Pride. We're trying to be a little bit all over, but right now the easiest place to find us is Back on the Broomstick website or our podcast wherever you listen to pods. And we talk a lot
Okay.
about witchcraft and friendship, and we have a lot of fun.
Okay. And it's so funny that kind of segues because I did want to ask you how can people find you, or where can they find you? But you said the podcast, but where
Mhm.
else?
If you go to Instagram at Back on the Broomstick, we have, excuse me, we have a website, backonthebroomstick.com. And let's see, Facebook, we have a couple different Facebook groups. There's a fan run Facebook group called Back on the Broomstick Podcast Discussion Group on Facebook. So you could find us there as well.
Awesome. Awesome. So thank you.
Thank
We really
you.
appreciate that you spend this time with us and kind of introduce yourself a bit to us. And we are looking forward to seeing you on July 6th.
Thank you.
So
I'm looking forward to seeing
we
everyone then too.
appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, so if everyone just hold on one moment for a commercial clip. All right, everyone, we are back and it's astrology time, as you noticed. Okay, so we are down to the last three signs, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and for the month of June. And again, just to recap a bit, the June horoscope brought the most social and mentally stimulating energies of 2024. Okay, so we're going to begin with Capricorn. So, for Capricorn people, your monthly affirmation today is I treat my daily rituals with the highest respect and priority. Okay, you got that? I treat my daily rituals with the highest respect and priority. So get your inbox cleared and your calendar organized because your horoscope for June 2024 promises a productive month ahead. The busy-bodied energy of Gemini season always inspires you to dive deeper into your work and start cleaning up your everyday habits, letting go of, oh boy, perfectionism. We all know we try to do that. There's no such human being, okay? At least no such being that we know of. And allowing yourself to multitask your way through your to-do list at a double speed a time. Okay. When you were looking to revamp your income streams or prove that your hard work deserved a pay raise, the first week of June was your time to make your power moves toward material success. It even had you adding some healthy new habits into your daily routine at the new moon on June 6th, all the way through to June 14th, as those activities had a greater chance of sticking and following all the way through. By mid month, your productivity streak had you pouring into your passion projects. So make room to pursue your side hustles and your hobbies. Clear minded Mercury Casimir on June 14th had you brainstorming ways to make it happen and make it stick, like it said. But once the summer solstice hit yesterday, June 20th, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's still 21st. So, yes, when summer solstice hit June, yesterday on June 20th, the change of season will inspire you to lean into your relationship. So check in on your love life and start checking in with what your heart wants. The full moon in your sign tonight, June 21st. Oh, right. Yes. Happy, blessed full moon to everyone. Okay. I did not get to do my full moon ritual tonight. Sorry, interrupting you, Capricorns, right there. So I apologize for that. But you know what? Blessings of the full moon tonight. Anyways, so the full moon tonight is the perfect time for you to shed your old skins and let go of what no longer matters to you. Okay, the month will wrap up with your cosmic ruler Saturn going retrograde on June 29th. So embrace this new era of your life and reflect on how you've grown. Okay, that's a big deal for you. So, Aquarius, your monthly affirmation is, in order to find love, I must be willing to take a risk. Oh boy. Again, in order to find love, I must be willing to take a risk. Good luck to all of you who are doing that, okay? Because if you know me by now, I'm like not looking for the love thing, okay? I'm okay with not taking that risk. I'm cool like that. Anyways, so it's time to start prioritizing the things you're passionate about because your horoscope for June 2024 brought you lots of opportunities to pursue your heart's desires. Transformative Pluto in your sign connected with lucky Jupiter when the month began, giving you a beautiful boost of drive, vision, and inspiration when it comes to any creative endeavor, side hustles, or even romantic relationships. What's with the love thing going on a lot this month? Oh, right, I forgot. It's the honeymoon, right? Okay, so self expression is a powerful tool. So don't be shy about using it. And between the Venus Casimir on June 4th and the new moon on June 6th, the whole first week of June was an auspicious time to start new projects and go after the things that made your heart sing. You might start feeling especially intense about your goals when feisty Mars squares off with Pluto in your sign. So remember to go at your own pace and be sure you're not becoming your own worst enemy. There's no need to make things a competition. On June 20th, the chill vibes of Cancer session are taking the cosmic spotlight, inspiring you to slow down and relax into a more regular routine. Calming your nervous system is important now, so use the full moon on June 21st tonight as an opportunity to check in with your spiritual side and recharge your personal batteries so you can be more productive later on. And the last sign, Pisces, your monthly affirmation is, I'm living the life I've always dreamed of having. Again, I'm living the life I've always dreamed of having. Gemini season is funneling a ton of energy toward your home and family sector through the first few months of the month. So, your Pisces horoscope for June 2024 has you focused on domestic issues and taking care of business in your private life. If there are familiar relationships that could use some healing and you're ready to extend an olive branch, doing so during the Venus Casimi on June 4th would have boosted your chances of finding peace. And 2 days later, the gorgeous new moon brought chances to upgrade your living situation or otherwise create a more comfortable home base in your life. It may be difficult to see things clearly throughout the middle of the month, as the Sun, mental planet Mercury, and relationship planet Venus will be clashing with your elusive cosmic ruler Neptune, which is currently residing in your sign. So, not everything is as it seems during this time. So, keep in mind that emotions could cloud your judgment. Thankfully, the Mercury Casimi on June 14th brought a moment of clarity amidst the confusion. Once Cancer season began yesterday, June 20th, it will make you ready for some flirty fun in the sun. So start spending more time on your hobbies and embrace a little more romance in your life. Pleasure should be your top priority now, but once Saturn retrograde begins in your sign on June 29th, you'll also find yourself stepping up to new challenges and finding more meaning in your responsibilities. So strike some balances, okay? And let's go to a commercial clip. Hold on 1 second. All right, so it is tarot time. So I for the signs that I just read tonight, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, I want you all to draw one tarot card, and that card you will read for yourself and to see what this month brought you. So let me see, pull a card for you guys. Okay, what we've got. I've got the Queen of Cups. Oh wow, look at this. It is a beautiful card. And I used the Witch's Tarot deck. Yeah, by Ellen Dugan. Okay, I love this deck. Okay, so this is the Queen of Cups, and it's by the water, and you see that big shell that she's sitting there, and that's to her back. But yet she has so much before her. To me, this is um, not overflowing with opportunities, but more like opportunities are being offered to you, and you're accepting certain ones, and you are willing to go forward with a lot of it. And you see so much possibilities before you. You've got your back protected with a lot of things in the terms of what you want to accomplish going forward. You are seeing that, okay, if you plant all these things for yourself and you get going with it, you are going to be steadfastly moving forward with it. Okay. And I love the blue. There's a peace, there's a calmness to it, and there is, the animals and everything that's around her. She's just seeming to be at peace and looking for that harmony and everything again. If you notice, a lot of it was about with the three signs was about balancing out things for yourself and letting go of things that did not serve you. So to me, that was very much finding that balance and making things work for you. Okay, so please do join us on June 28th next week. For our next guest will be Shell Vroman. And we wanted to thank everyone, whether in the chat and our guest, Laylla Forsyth, for being with us tonight and being spotlighted. And if you guys can please like, subscribe, and share everything that we do, all our things on YouTube and on Facebook, in order for us to keep bringing more of these shows to you. So see you all next week. And you guys, again, have a blessed full moon to all of you, and much love. Okay? Take care and thank you.